Welcome back to Miles and Moments, the channel where the road is more than just a path, it's a story. And today, that story is changing seasons. Spring has finally arrived in Canada after what felt like a never-ending winter filled with icy roads, snowbanks taller than your car, and wind that could chill your bones. The thaw is finally here. And with it comes a fresh sense of possibility, adventure, and yes, a whole new set of challenges out on the highway. Spring in Canada is something else. It's not just a shift in the weather. It's a transformation. You can feel it in the way the sun hits the pavement. You can hear it in the birds returning from their winter hideaways. And you can see it in the landscapes as they come back to life. But don't get too comfortable. The highway doesn't go easy on you just because the snow melts. In this episode, I'm going to take you along as I navigate the evolving Canadian roads in springtime, sharing the beauty, the surprises, and the moments that remind you why the road always keeps you on your toes. Spring mornings in Canada carry a special kind of magic. The fog hovers low, clinging to the surface of lakes and wrapping itself around evergreens like a soft veil. As the sun breaks through, beams of golden light cut across the mist, creating a kind of cinematic wonderland. The road feels different in spring, not just visually, but emotionally. After months of driving cautiously on frozen pavement, tiptoeing around black ice, and bracing yourself through whiteouts, there's something liberating about dry roads again. Your tires grip a little better. Your windshield isn't a frozen sheet of salt and grime. You can breathe again, and then there's the view. Oh man, the views. Melted ice revealing rushing rivers. Snowbanks retreating to unveil green grass poking through, trees budding, flowers blooming. It's like watching the world wake up right in front of your dash cam. For a road lover like me, this is the season of rediscovery. But let's not romanticize it too much. Spring in Canada is also chaotic. While the snow might be gone, it leaves behind its seasonal calling card, potholes. And I don't mean tiny bumps. I mean craters that could swallow a tire. And if you're not careful, ruin your day, your suspension, or both. Every spring drive becomes a game of reflexes. You're constantly scanning for road damage, sudden puddles, and random frost heaves that buckle the pavement like mini mountains. And don't forget the wildlife. Spring means movement. Deer start migrating. Birds swoop low. Raccoons and foxes cross the highway like they own it. And on certain rural stretches, you'll see moose warnings. If you've ever encountered a moose on the road, you know why the signs are serious for me. Spring is not just a change in weather, it's a reset. The cold months can be heavy. Dark skies, long nights, isolation. But when the snow melts and the days grow longer, something inside shifts too. B-roll. Sunshine coming through the trees, a close-up of Richie adjusting the dash cam. Every mile becomes a meditation, a chance to reflect, to breathe deeper, to think about where I've been and where I'm going. And that's what Miles and Moments is really all about. It's about more than scenery. It's about movement, transformation. It's about letting the road shape your mindset. Driving in spring has this rhythm. You roll the windows down, let the breeze in. You don't rush. You observe. you appreciate. After months of rushing through storms now, you drive to feel. And there's something powerful in that spring also changes the culture of the road. Snow plows disappear, construction crews return. You'll see trucks back on the highway carrying boats instead of snowmobiles. RVs come out of hibernation. Motorcycles hum by. The road becomes a shared experience again. Spring also changes the culture of the road. Snow plows disappear. Construction crews return. You'll see trucks back on the highway carrying boats instead of snowmobiles. RVs come out of hibernation. Motorcycles hum ba-ba. Hibernation. Motorcycles hum ba-ba. The road becomes a shared experience again. And there's this unofficial brotherhood that returns too. The wave between motorcyclists. The nod from one driver to another after dodging a pothole together. The little things that say, "Hey, we made it through the winter." Let's enjoy this while it lasts. Gas stations and rest stops buzz with new energy. People are friendlier, more eager to talk. There's a certain Canadian optimism that blooms in spring, and you can feel it on every stop you spring. Also means new gear. Out goes the winter survival kit. In comes the drone, a thermos of coffee instead of soup, and, of course, cleaning supplies. Because let's be honest, spring driving means mud. Lots of it, but that's part of the fun. Each season brings a shift, not just in your driving style, but in how you document the experience. I've got new lenses, updated mounts, and a fresh playlist. And here's where the forward-thinking part kicks in. Spring is just the beginning. The roads that are opening up now, they lead to summer adventures, hidden lakes, forgotten trails, campsites, back roads, maybe even border trips, depending on where you are. Spring is the launch pad. Beginning of the story arc for the next few months, and you're coming along for every mile. As we wrap this episode, I just want to say thank you for riding with me. Whether you're here for the scenery, the stories, or the raw honesty of what life on the road looks like, I see you. I appreciate you. And if you're watching this right now, maybe you're planning your own spring drive. Maybe you're waiting for your own green light in life. Just remember, no road is too long when you're enjoying the journey. So roll down that window, take the long way home. Take the long way home. Let spring remind you that no matter how harsh the winter, there's always another season ahead. This is Miles and Moments, signing off from the open road. Until the next stop, Adan. Hey, if you enjoyed this ride, don't forget to like, share, and hit that subscribe button. There's so much more coming your way, from breathtaking views to unexpected highway moments. Every mile has a story, and here on this channel, we're always live, always real.
you.